generosity of Australians of all races who don't believe that this is a racist country, who don't believe that just because their ancestors were here first, that the many descendants of Aboriginal people should have special rights and privileges, and who don't think that because Aboriginal Australians' ancestors were treated badly, that makes them very much different from many of other Australians' ancestors from other countries. You know, we already have taxpayer spending at a level of around 1.5 to 2 times per capita on Aboriginal people compared to non-Aboriginal people. A racist country doesn't do that. And as Alanjones articulated brilliantly on this channel earlier this week, ordinary Aussies are not racists, Lydia. They're kind and good-hearted and fully hopeful that the problems plaguing Aboriginal communities can be fixed, and they're willing to help and pay a little more tax for that. But they're getting just a bit sick of still being called racists.
I think most Australians are fed up with having these allegations hurled at them. Kevin Rudd offered a legitimate and articulate apology. Not enough. We've had 56 years of continued and concerted government action to address Indigenous disadvantage. Not enough. Taxpayers now provide over $39 billion a year on Indigenous programs, more than is spent on Medicare. Not enough. As a result of government actions and High Court decisions, Indigenous Australians have some form of rights over more than 40% of the land in Australia. And if you've got rights over that land, those Indigenous Australians receive hundreds of millions of dollars in mining royalties each year. Not enough. As Scott Hargraves from the IPA has pointed out, those royalties are more than $230 million in the Northern Territory alone. Not enough. Scott Hargraves, the Executive Director of the Institute of Public Affairs, has written, and I quote, "In 2020, there were 3,000, there it is on your screen, look at it, 3,273 registered Aboriginal corporations delivering health and other services and making representations to government. More than 1,000 bureaucrats work in the National Indigenous Australians Agency." Not enough.
You can catch Alanjones every Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. right here on ADH TV.